Good morning, everybody. I'm day.Ended, or good evening, I guess. Excuse me, afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Just thought I'd jump on today and talk about the word of the day. Sometimes in the mornings, if we get up and, well, I like to do the gratitude thing, but we get up and we think about a word of the day. We try to make it something positive. If we can make it something positive, uh, usually that'll help you throughout the day. For if you wake up and you ain't feeling real good, or in your mind, or you know how it is, that old bad attitude or whatever can creep up on us, bad mood, whatever we want to call it. And so in that case, say joy. Your word of the day is joy. So, or smile, or laughter, or any happy, whatever it may be. And so if you do that throughout the day, you feel it creeping in, you just say happy. All right. And you can even use three words if you want to. I am happy, whatever, either way, because I do it. I'm the world's worst about it, and I got called out on it today. Uh, and so I started thinking about that, and I thought, well, man, if I just do this, and I tried it, and it works, and it works well. Um, and so if we do that, um, it it works, man. It's not always easy. Hey, girl, how you doing? Talking about the word of the day. When we wake up in the day, in the morning or whatever, and we feel that old mood on us. If we'll take and have some kind of word that's a happy, joy, smiling, just whatever the word is, you'll find yourself speaking it, saying it, and you'll find your mood to change. Um, Sometimes you might have to say it 100 times, but keep saying it. You'll get it finally, and it'll work for you. It does for me, and I can be a moody SOB. I'm telling you, I'm getting a little bit better at it. But when I was out there ripping and running my addictions, Beth used to always tell me, "You ain't happy if you got it, and you ain't happy if you ain't got it. You just ain't never happy." And she was right, but that's just because I wasn't happy with me. That's another thing. How you doing, Heinrich? And if you're not happy with you, then how in the world do you expect to show anything else to anybody else but anger, or whatever it may be? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, Dane. How
Or
you doing,
excuse me,
man?
afternoon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's night, man. It's little after 9 p.m. at night here, man.
Oh man, so it's late. Yeah, it's late. Why is that big of a difference? 8 hours. So okay.
Yeah,
How's your day been?
yeah, yeah. I'm in hospital, man. So my day's been okay. I've
You're
been
in
in
what? The
hospital.
hospital?
Uh,
Oh, what's
yeah,
going
man.
on?
I've been in hospital. I've got kidney problems, man.
Oh, no good, man. No good. They giving you any good news?
Yeah, man. I'll probably be hearing from them tomorrow because my my blood results will be in by tomorrow. So I'm still waiting on my blood results so they can tell me what's wrong with it. So they're sending me in for a sister copy tomorrow. Tomorrow, so I don't know. They're probably gonna check what's causing the bleeding in my urine, man.
Oh man, that's no good there. How long you been in there?
I've been here since Tuesday, man.
Man, and they just now, and they still don't know, huh?
Yeah, well, blood
No.
test takes a little while, you know. They send it away for some tests. I mean, they're probably gonna be telling me that tomorrow morning.
And where are you at in
So
the world?
I'm in South Africa, dog.
South Africa. That's right, South Africa.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
South Africa. I'm guessing is it like America? Like some tests they can do and come back pretty quick, and then some of them, like you said, it
Yeah,
takes a little while.
yeah. Well, because it's a kidney problem, they probably has to have to analyze all the stuff that they have to work out, you know. So I'll
Yeah.
probably have to wait until tomorrow. So they have to find out what's causing the blood clots in my urine. So yeah, they have to find out if it's kidney stones or if it's infection or not. But it's only on the left side that I'm experiencing some pain, man.
Oh man, that's no good. I don't like doctors, man. I don't like hospitals. I understand it's part of life, and we have to,
Yeah, man.
deal with them when we have to. But I try to avoid them at all costs, man.
Yeah, but they're giving me morphine to for the pain and stuff because the pain is quite agonizing. So
And see,
yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
quite
take it.
painful.
They
It's
would probably
it's
make
quite pain.
me
Yeah, man.
get.
Yeah, I know you can't take morphine, right? Because you
No,
addicted
I
to it.
can't, man. Something like that, they'd probably put me to sleep or something. I'm guessing. I really don't know what they would do. I hadn't luckily been in that situation. I had a bunch of dental stuff done, and I wouldn't let them put me to
Mhm.
sleep. Even I sit there and just made them numb it, and didn't went through all of it. And the dentist, he said, "Man, you're a trooper." I took
Mhm.
Tylenol and ibuprofen. And I was okay, man. Uh, it was
Yeah,
tender,
but
a little, but it wasn't
mhm.
that bad. It wasn't that bad, but
Yeah, is that the damage that the opiates cause? That the opiates cause?
yeah, it did, man. I had they were just bad, and we said that's it. And I had a toothache, and I went in for it, and they started telling me that basically all my teeth were bad, and so we
Mhm.
just said, all right, we'll bite the bullet, and it's expensive. How you doing,
It's
Super
expensive, man.
Sam? It is very
Well,
expensive, man, and
well,
we went.
I had a problem a few years ago, where the meth caused a lot of water in my lungs, man. It caused so it caused me to have fibrosis, man. My lung broke off, and so I'm sitting with half a right lung, man. So,
Man, that's goodness. I
yeah, I
don't
had
know
an
how
addiction. I had a drug addiction for over 20 years, man. So yeah, it
you're
comes with
sober
the
today, though,
territory.
right?
I'm sober, man. I'm
That's
sober,
what's
dog.
up, man. That's what's
I'm
up, man.
sober as
I
can
had
be.
one. Hey, Bella, how you doing, Bella? I was sober, man. I've been sober now for a while. I'm sorry, I was in drug addiction for a long, long time, and
Mhm.
when you get sober, I had to deal with a lot of different things, man, that I wasn't
Yeah,
even
man.
realizing, as you know. And
Mhm.
but today, man, I can tell you, man, I'm amazing. My life is amazing. Gets
Yeah,
even more
man.
amazing each and every day, and it's just awesome. I
Mhm.
couldn't imagine going back to that life, and that's why I want to help so
Yeah,
many
man.
others pull them up out of it, man. Um,
Yeah, I don't even miss it, man. I don't even miss
you,
being high, dog. Like the only
no, me
high I
neither.
wanna get now is high from life, man. You know,
That's
just
it.
wanna
That's what it's all about,
just
right
wanna
there. And because you can,
just
and you
just wanna
can,
help
when
people with
you've
my
lived.
testimony, you know.
That's right, and that's what I want to do, man. And share it right now. People are here. People are listening. If you want to share it,
Yeah,
share it. Uh,
yeah, man. I've been addicted to drugs. I've been involved with organized crime, man. So yeah, man. It took me a while to get off it, man. It took me a while to get out of that life, but when I got the chance to get out of it, I took it, man. I didn't look back once, man. Today I'm raising two wonderful kids, man. So yeah, man.
Awesome, man. See,
God
that's the
definitely.
stuff right there. That's what this show is all about, man. That's what I want to hear. That right there, man. You just made my day today. I was in a little old kind of a pissy mood, I call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
man.
but that right there, man, there it is. That's when I started this show, man. I wasn't starting it for people to like. I want people to like my show, but I wasn't doing it for money. I was doing it because that right there, man. I want to hear those
Hmm.
stories, and I want to hear.
Yeah,
I,
man.
I want to hear somebody down the line tell me, man, I'm sober today, man, because I listened to your show. Hey, Nick, but I thought you was at work. Come on up if you want to. We're talking about that. He's telling me, man, he's been sober 20 years, and I'm sitting here telling you, man, that's just amazing, and I'm gonna be able to say that same thing one day, Um,
Nah, I'm recovering from a 20-year addiction, man. So
that's
yeah,
that's
man.
awesome. That's awesome, man. It's
Yeah.
when you get sober and you've been sober for a while, and you look back
Hmm.
and you just think, man, how did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Nick. How did I live that life that long? And
Hmm.
and I've had people ask me that question. I just look at them and say, I don't know, man, but I did. But that's not me today. And
Yeah,
look what
man.
I'm doing now. And
Sometimes I believe it's the decisions we make that they determine where we go in the end, man. So we don't. I don't want to be. You don't want to be stuck in a place where you just filled with darkness all the time, man.
no,
So yeah, man.
I'm
I'm just
48,
glad that
man.
48.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm 10 years. Yeah, I'm 10 years younger than you. I'll be turning 39 this year, man. I'll be turning
Yeah, I'm.
39 in March, man.
Happy birthday ahead of time. You're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
there. So I'm 48, man, and I don't have any health issues. I had a little bit of a high blood pressure issue,
Hmm.
um, but it's uh, now it's okay. You know what I mean? After I got off the dope for so
Hmm.
long, I don't take any kind of medicine,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So
Yeah, I
that's
remember you
that.
said last time you don't. I remember last time you said you don't take any pills. You don't like pills. You don't like. Yeah, yeah, man. I hear you, man.
Mm-mm. No, it's I just rather leave it alone, and I don't. I feel like I go to the doctor and they will just, oh man, you got this. You need to take this for this, and um, I'm just like, man, I don't know about all that stuff. It's like somebody, like a girl I used to date. She got diagnosed with cancer in January and died in March. Didn't even know she
Wow.
had it. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it's like, uh, hold on, I'm sorry. I was somebody's texting me about a podcast.
Mhm.
It's like, man, and I hear them stories all the time. You know, somebody go in for at least a little thing, and it's like,
Yeah,
then
man.
man, they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that, man. Life's like a flip of a hand, man. Like anything can change in the blink of an eye, man. And it's the truth, man. Like
Yeah,
you look away once, you look back, and then you find that person is gone, or you find that something's changed, you know. So yeah, man. That's what life's about, man. It's unpredictable, man.
it's unpredictable. Did y'all hear static? There, it went away.
Mhm.
Then good. I'm glad it's gone. Life is very unpredictable, and that's why today, I try to live, man, day by day, but I try to enjoy every moment
Yeah,
that I
man.
can.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
because we wasted so much time, as you know. You know what I mean? We're
It's
thinking
true,
we're all
man.
cool and high and life of the party, and like you said,
Mhm.
using organized crime. I wasn't in technically organized crime, but I was in an organization, and uh, so I know. You know what I mean? I know life probably not like it that, but mine was a
Mhm.
little bit different. But I look back on, I was having a conversation about it last night, and I'll get to the point when somebody's asking me about some stuff that I can talk about, and I'll finally just
Mhm.
shut down and be like, I'm done talking about
Yeah.
it. I don't want to talk about it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Let's talk
man.
about the
Because it's
future,
in the
man.
past. Yeah, it's in the past, and it has to stay there, man. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's all about moving forward in life, man. You know.
Yep. Yep. Yes, it is. And I learned, all these things, I learned so much from sobriety and from people. I used to not listen. I used to think I was a really good listener, but today I am because I'm trying to learn something from
Mhm.
somebody.
Mhm.
My mind is like a sponge, you know what I mean? And it keeps soaking it all in. And
Mhm.
I, I feel that God has kept me in shape and put together for a reason, man. And it's
Mhm.
to help people. And that's what I
Oh,
want to do.
it's good.
Um,
No, I'm talking. I'm talking to somebody, man.
oh, okay.
I'm just sharing. I'm just
Oh,
sharing some food with him, man. So. Yeah.
oh, you need to get some food. You've been in there that long. I know they ain't feeding you right.
Nah, man. Food, they're feeding. They're feeding us. They're feeding us okay, man. They're feeding us
Are
good
they
food.
really? Yeah, like
Yeah.
our hospital food sucks pretty bad. You know what I mean? Um, here, but
Now we had a Sunday lunch. We had like broccoli with like white sauce, and we had some chicken. So yeah.
yeah, I got a guy who's texting me right now. He's helping me out, man. He's going to get me some more exposure. So it's just a great day. He's friends with some guys who have some pretty big shows. So that's what we're setting up right now. It looks like I'm going to get to do an interview a lot faster than I thought, man. Uh, uh, so he's asking me about my equipment, and I'm saying, I've got good equipment. Okay, good deal. He's saying, yeah, you got good equipment, and I was like, yeah. Hello, I thought so. Sorry, man. I hate to interrupt you with this, but um, anyway, so and just like this right here, this is what I want to say is that Nick, I know Nick's listening too. Man, I put God first in everything that I do. Some people may not want to hear that, and that's okay if you don't. But we'll just watch what He's doing in my life. Just like right now, I'm fixing to get to be on a show that millions of people now are going to hear. And this is happening for me pretty much overnight. It's because I feel like I'm a voice now for addicts and God, and He's doing it, Nick, buddy. It's going to happen a lot faster than I thought, man. We're setting it up right now. I'm gonna get Nick on. Here he is.
Man.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
I lost you there for a minute, man. Mm.
he
I'm in the
made fun of.
toilet right now. I'm peeing, man. I'm sorry, man.
Do, no, do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing, buddy.
It's
Um,
painful when I pee, though, man.
woo. Is it a kidney stone? You think?
I think so, man. There's like blood coming out of my urine, but it's not clotting anymore. So the antibiotics help that they gave me. So at least it's doing its job, man. But it's very painful when I pee, man.
It's terrible. There was who
Yeah.
was it that So I just had a conversation with the guy. When was that? Oh, the other night, the one I did late. He was telling me about. if you're on like fentanyl or heroin not so much because that's not
Mm-hmm.
really no heroin no more. But fentanyl, you can't take the
Wasn't it
Suboxone,
Shep?
huh?
Wasn't it Shepherd? Wasn't it Shep? You
No,
know
it
the
was another
dude.
guy. No, it's
Oh.
another guy. I went and a guy called me late at night, and I went and did a little thing with him. He was struggling a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
he um so was telling me about going into precipitated withdrawal. And that is when you take
Mm-hmm.
Suboxone too soon, and
Mm-hmm.
he
Pastor,
went into
you can move
precipitated and
it.
then had a kidney stone at the same time.
Pastor,
Um,
right?
yeah, he
Oh, okay. Oh ja, ik heb nog even vergieten. Ja, pastor gaan operatie tomorrow. Now I'm just talking to this other pastor that's a patient here with us. We talk at night, man. I was asking him if he wants a
yeah.
piece of chicken. So he says, nah, he's asking, nah, he can't eat now because he's going to the operation table tomorrow, man.
Oh, goodness. See, that's what
Yeah,
happened
he
to me,
said,
man. I got hit by a truck when I was 11, and
wow,
I was walking home.
wow,
Yeah, I was walking home from school, man, and I don't remember the
wow.
accident. I remember right before it and right after it, and
Oh,
that's what
man,
happened. I
shit.
kept having to have all these surgeries, man.
Oh,
My spleen was messed up, my kidneys were messed up, my intestines were messed up.
damn.
Broke my nose, ruptured my eardrum, but did not break a
Uh,
bone in my body except for my nose. But the ground did that,
uh,
and but it had already been broke 3 times before, motorcycle
uh,
and
mhm.
mini bike and bicycle wrecks,
Yeah,
and
uh,
and so that's why it's got that big crook in it. If you look at it, I got a distinctive nose, but I
mhm,
kept having to have these surgeries after the fact, man. And when I was 15, my
mhm,
ear, I had an ear infection from the time I was 11 years old to I was 15. Think about
mhm.
that. And so
Wow.
they finally figured out what it was and drilled into what's called my mastoid, which is the bone right behind your ear there, and
Mhm,
drained it
yeah.
out. And he gave me a narcotic pain pill, man. And
Wow.
yeah,
So, I was in an accident a few years ago, 2017. It was a bad accident, but luckily nothing broke in my body, man. Like I had a whole van laid on top of me, man. I went
yeah,
through. I went
wow,
the scar hit us from the side. I went through the windscreen, through the back windscreen because it was a panel van. There was no window, so I went through the back windscreen. I fell. I hit the road, and then the van rolled on top of me, man. I was stuck underneath the van, man.
goodness gracious, how long was you
Yeah,
stuck?
I was stuck there for about 10 to 15 minutes, man, before the paramedics
Mm,
came. But while I was stuck under that van, there was this lady, man. I was just talking about it earlier on to somebody, man. There was this lady. She had on a white gown, man, and she was talking to me the whole time because I wanted to drift out of consciousness. And then she was telling me, "Don't go to sleep, man." I was telling her that I want to sleep, man. And then she's telling me, "Don't go to sleep. Whatever you do, don't go to sleep. Just listen to my voice." And the minute the paramedics arrived, they pulled me from underneath the van, and I came from underneath the van, and this lady was gone, man. And I was asking the paramedics, "But where is this lady that was standing here?" And they was telling me, "Nope, there's no lady standing here, man." And when I
wow,
got to the hospital, it occurred to me that that was an angel standing there, man.
without a doubt, my friend. Without a doubt. See, it's that thing that right there. See, it's another thing. I want people to really hear what this man just said. There's an angel standing there. You know,
Yeah.
I was telling the experience I had. I don't really know what went on here, man, but I had done some dope at 7 o'clock, and at
Mhm.
midnight the cops are waking me up. I'm still in my truck and it's still running. I've been out for 5 hours. And the only thing I remember was I kept saying, "Cut that light out." And it felt like I floated off my seat to cut like
Wow.
the headlight out or whatever, or the inside light.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I remember. But when they wake me up,
Wow.
I don't know where I'm at, man. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I
Wow.
got cops all the way around me. And it took me about 10 minutes for me to even figure out where I
Mhm.
was at. And
Wow.
the cops are actually, for once in my life, they was actually cool with me, man. They was like, "If you'll just promise you ain't gonna cause no problems, man, I promise you I'm just gonna take
Mhm.
you to jail." I had a parole violation at the time. He's like, "I'll take you to
Wow.
jail for that and nothing else." And he did, man. Couldn't believe it, but he did. He didn't. He looked in my vehicle and stuff. I was like, man, he just lied to me. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I
man.
was like, "Fuck it, I'm screwed," one of them deals. And
Yeah.
he just shut my truck back and locked it, man. I was like, "Wow."
Wow, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
couldn't
prison
believe it.
sucks, man. Prison sucks, man. How long have you been?
Yeah,
How long have you been in for?
21 years.
Oh shit, that's a
Yeah,
long time,
altogether, I
man.
did. Yeah, I did 12 at one time. Then I went back and done the rest of it in little installments. You know what I mean? I did 12,
Mhm,
6, and
yeah.
then 18 months, and another like 20
Mhm.
months.
Well, it didn't cost me. Didn't cost me much. It didn't take me long to know what's going on inside prison, man. I just thought I'm never going back there again, man. Like
No, me neither.
the longest time I did was about 6 months, man, and that was on a drug dealing case, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I
so
hear a lot
yeah,
of people
man.
say that,
Mhm.
and they're always like, "Man, I don't know how you did it." I went in for a DUI and done 48 hours and about killed me. I thought, man, I wish it would have done me that way. You know what I mean? Maybe I would have stopped ahead of time.
Yeah, maybe you would have stopped. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way, man.
No, it doesn't. My path went the way it did for a reason, man.
Mhm.
Um, and it all that stuff molded me into who I am today. And
Yeah,
um,
man. Yeah.
not
Kudos to
saying,
you, man.
life's going to happen, and little bad things are going to happen, but the rest of my life's
Mhm.
going to be good, man.
Yeah, man.
Overall. And so I started out in this podcast deal, and I started out from the get go. And I was very forward about it. I was like, this is not a hobby for me. This is going to be my life. You know what I mean? And
There's Ship
I think
now,
a lot
man.
of
Hey,
people.
Ship, what's up, brother?
Oh, what's up, Shep? I didn't see him on there. Hey, man, how you doing? You can come on. You can call
Tell
up
him
if you
to
want to, man.
tell him, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Tell him to call up,
let
man.
me get him up here and see if he wants to come up. He might
Mhm.
not want to. I think earlier he was going to, and I think the speaker or something was messed up earlier on another show I was on. Um, I
I
sent him
don't
an
know. Call
invite.
him
Let's
up.
see here. He didn't come up. I guess he may have something going on. Uh,
Mhm. Yeah, man. What you got something
he
going
can't
on, Ship?
join.
Oh.
Not right now.
Uh,
Thanks for the invite, though. You're good, bro. You're fine. I just wanted to check. Heinrich's on here. He's wanting to holler at you, I think.
mhm. Yeah, guys is
Uh,
probably going up on Discord, man, because I think Caps is having a trivia show next. I might join in on trivia, but because I'm just waiting for the invite, man. So yeah,
Trivia? Oh.
yeah,
He said,
Caps
"How
is
you
gonna.
feeling?"
Now I'm feeling,
Ship
I'm
at
feeling a little better, man. Yeah, man, I'm feeling a little better, dog. I'm feeling a little better. It's still painful when I pee though, but I'm feeling a little better, man. There's less blood in my urine, so yeah, man. I'm feeling a little better, Shippy. Just miss talking
That's always,
to you though, man.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah, Shep's my
it,
brother over there, man. Shep also comes a long way from drug addiction, man. So yeah, man. I feel Shep, man. Like yeah, man. He's my brother, man. Like I remember when I first started on Podbean, they were the guys that actually supported me, man.
uh, well, it'll pass
They
soon.
were the
That's right,
guys that,
man.
yeah, man. Yeah, I know my brother. I'm saying, man, like Shepard and Russell and Monk. Monk was co-hosting at the time with Russell on Outside of Normal, and they were the guys that was actually there to support me, man. And they've been there throughout, man, and they still there, man. So I appreciate them to the fullest, man. Like it's very rare that you get people in life that support you through everything you do. No matter where we are from, no matter where we're from in this world, man. We're all connected somehow, man. So
Yep,
yeah,
you're right.
we gotta appreciate one another as human beings, man. And I think that's what makes us exceptional as human beings, man. Like it's like we connected far and wide, man. No matter where we are in the world, man.
Man, see, man, I knew. So look here, I was just sitting here, and I was like, my wife's at work, and she said I was being a little butt ass today. So anyway, I was just like, why she keep saying that? Maybe I need to get in a better mood. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna jump on live, and I'm so grateful I did. You you just keep saying them little nuggets I need to hear today. Uh,
Yeah, man.
it's just like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter how your day starts, man. It all comes down to how your day ends, man. If it starts on a low, it's gotta end on a high, man. You know.
yep,
So
yes, it
it,
does.
it's all about empowering yourself and motivating yourself, man. Because if you're gonna get if you're gonna let small things get in your way, it's forever gonna be in your way, man. You're always gonna see that you're gonna create an elephant out of an ant. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it always depends on how your day ends, man. Doesn't really matter how your day starts because it's just a start, you know.
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, man, the least little thing for me. I'm this type of person. When I wake up in the morning, I got certain things that I do. Of course, you know what I mean. Before I even raise up, I told them, well, no, I don't use alarm clocks, man. I wake up automatically at the time.
Yeah, me
Most of
too,
the
man.
time, every now and then, I'll miss it by 5, 10 minutes here or there, but I
Mhm,
usually get up right at time. And
mhm,
if I don't do them things that I always do, I have to get it all the way through. I can't pay no attention to the phone. I can't grab no dip. I can't grab no dip. I can't do any of that.
mhm,
Don't worry about the coffee. I got to start my day with God and do all these little things that I do. But I'm telling you,
mhm,
if I miss one of them, I think it's a mental thing in a lot of cases. Then there I go. I've got that one little tick in me. I got to get out. You know what I
mm.
mean? And it's just easy to be that way. And
It is.
when you deal with addicts, man, it's a tough gig. You know what I mean?
It is, man. It is. My grandmother always used to say, "This life wants to be lived, man," and really, it wants to be lived, man. Like, if you don't have the balls or the guts to live life, then what's the point, man? You understand? If you don't have
Exactly.
nothing to, if you don't have nothing to live for, if you don't have nothing to look forward to, then what's the point in just, you know?
Yep. That's it. You have to find that your life is important no matter what. You don't have
Hmm.
to be, no, I'm not saying you got to be up on a big grandiose stage or any of that, but you're important to somebody. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Definitely God. And somebody's watching what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And you can be that inspiration that somebody else needs, man. And that's what this is about for me.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I didn't get
man.
to raise my son. He's 25 now. He still don't have a lot to do with me, but I get it. I understand that.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I
his
should just give
mother,
it time, man.
I will. I'd already had the charges on me when his mom got pregnant and stuff. I met her after the fact, and she had the baby. I got to see him born, and he was 3 weeks old when they arrested me in Texas and brought me back to Tennessee. But I got out and I kept going back. You see what I mean? Had I not done
Hmm.
that, you get what I mean by that. And even though I've got some sobriety
Hmm.
time now and quite a bit of it,
Yeah,
he
man.
still is not. But that's okay. It'll happen.
Hmm.
It'll happen.
Yeah, man. It'll
It
happen.
don't
Don't worry,
stop me
man.
from reaching out to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's there's nothing that heals anything but time, man. Time heals, man.
Yep. Time heals, and that's what it's all about. That's with everything that we do. See, Shep said he was a con. Me too, buddy. I was,
Yeah,
man.
me too, man.
I started.
Me too.
I started off on Vicodin ES pain pill. That was the first thing he gave me when I was 15. It got me hooked. At 17, I started shooting Dilaudid.
Hmm.
A very important person in my life was involved in that. I saw them doing it first, and then I wanted to do
Hmm.
it. And then, age of 18, I was on methadone. Now I'm getting all these charges, and by 19, I'm on the run, and 22, I'm in the
Hmm.
penitentiary for the next 12 years. Perk
Wow, man.
10s in his case. He said, "Yeah, man, I remember them too, them school buses, buddy. I remember. I remember all
Hmm.
that. It was crazy. When I went in and when I was on pills, everybody wasn't on
Hmm.
pills, and then I got out after doing that 12 years. Then everybody was on pills,
Hmm.
and I was like, man, that's them
Wow.
oxycontins. Them oxycontins did it. Um, so it's sad, man. In today's, not that drugs have ever been good, that dope's never been good. It's never done anything good
Yeah,
for you.
man.
But now, they're really not no good. Um, and so. Um, It's just, and that's the thing, man. But you can't tell him nothing. I got a young kid now I'm working with, man. He just don't want to hear it. He don't, like I told him all the time. I might tell you
Hmm.
something that save your life one day. He don't know. He don't understand. He's just like looking at me. He's just lost,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, they
lost.
won't understand, man.
No, and I remember being that. That's what Beth told me. You was the same way. You wouldn't listen to shit. I was like, I know that, but I'm still going to try to beat it in his head in a kind way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Best
man.
I can. But he just don't want to hear it. Um, but uh, yeah. Um, I'm texting that same thing. This guy's asking me about this show. I don't know if Shep heard, so I've got a really good opportunity, Shep. Really fast, man. Looks like I'm gonna get to go on a couple of bigger named podcast, man. Try to get my name out there, and that's when dude just was texting me. I didn't think it's gonna happen that fast, but it looks like it is, man. Uh, hold on a minute. All right, I'll get it in a minute. Thank you. Who? No, I'll get it in a minute. I'm on a live show right now. Man, I didn't do this. Neighbor knocking on about a package. Anyway, so I don't even remember where I was at, man. I got lost. I was talking about that show
No,
deal. So
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, and so it's going to be pretty good. And one of them's still going to be about a month away, but the other one's going to happen pretty quick. Um,
Hmm.
uh, that's cool, man. Because I hear people when I first started out, people always say, "Oh man, it's going to take you a couple of years." All this.
Hmm.
I said, nah, it ain't going to take me that long. And I'm just 2 weeks in on Podbean, man. It's just 2 weeks, and I'm getting about 60 downloads a day, 50, roughly
Hmm.
50 on Podbean, and then all across the platforms, about 125 already, things like that. So to me, that's pretty good,
Yeah, man.
for nobody just to, start. So that's it. Just them
Start
little things.
strong.
I'm not like boasting or doing anything like that. It's just them little things that let me know, hey, man, I'm doing the right thing, man.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, this guy's kind of involved. And so, are you passing the kidney stone? Is that what it is, Heinrich?
Yeah, man.
Oh
I
man,
think
I've heard some
I
bad
think
things
that's what
about
it is.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
man. They
probably
are.
is. It's painful.
It's painful, man. It's
Um,
painful as fuck, dog.
yeah. Got out at 34. Sorry. Um, I've seen a lot of people. I've seen people in jails and stuff. Of course, they're not going to give you shit in there. And I've seen people been over in pain. They say it relates to a woman having childbirth, is what they say. So whether it's that
Yeah,
bad,
I
I
think
don't know.
that's
I've
about
seen
it.
childbirth, so I don't know. That's some pretty
Nah,
gruesome
man.
shit.
I don't think anything beats that, man. Bringing life into this world. That's where I salute women, man. Like I salute women to the fullest. Bringing life into this world is not easy, dog.
No,
It's
no, it's
not
not. I
easy.
seen it. I seen
I
it
don't.
firsthand. I
I don't.
watched it, and
I don't. I don't think anything amounts to that pain, man. Like push a human being out of your body. That takes real balls, man.
yeah, yep, it does. I mean, think about it. And then they do it again, and in a
Mm-hmm.
lot of cases, again and again and again.
Yeah, man.
Women are tough, man. A lot of people don't give women enough credit. I do. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, man.
I've seen, um, uh, I've seen a lot of tough women throughout my life. I was raised by women. My
Mm-hmm.
mom was a single mother. And things like that. And she
Mm-hmm.
was tough, man. She's a little woman, but she's tough. They go through a
Yeah.
lot, man. Single mother, man, they got it hard.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
and in today's time, everything's so expensive. My heart goes out to them, man.
True
Nowadays
that.
either the husband's either on dope or in prison.
Yeah.
Uh, or on their way, either what I mean, or dead.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, so it's a sad world, and we don't get enough. That famous guy
Mm-hmm.
Jelly Roll finally went to the Senate trying to get something done about.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember? Do you remember when they outlawed the ephedrine or whatever, made it where they couldn't make the ephedrine anymore, the stuff they was putting in meth? Well, they
Yeah.
did that,
Yeah.
and they changed it. And he's like, "Well, why can't we do that to fentanyl?" Well, China has control of the fentanyl, and they're just not listening.
Oh,
So,
ephedrine.
um,
Ephedrine.
yeah, yeah, and it's just like they know what they're doing, And in my opinion, the government gets paid for every drug comes in this country anyway.
They
Um,
do, yeah.
Without a doubt, man. You can. That's why the politics are the way they were. One's hard on drugs, really, and one's
Mm-hmm.
not. You can just pay attention. You can see, and the one who's hard on drugs, they don't want them in there because they don't get them
Mm-hmm.
kickbacks of you. You know, I heard someone say they said, "Well, we'll send missiles over here to do this, that, and the other. Why won't they do it and take out these cartels and shit?" I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well,
Leave
it's
them
because they
cartels
do.
alone. They ain't,
It's because they do
huh?
business together. That's why, man.
Exactly. You ain't gonna take food from your own mouth.
Like
I just
I remember when I used to when I used to gangbang. We used to buy guns from cops all the time, man.
Yeah. I used to, yeah, well, I didn't, but I know, I know someone who used to sell drugs to a cop, and the cop would. make sure things got where they were going, things like that. For
Mm-hmm.
sure. There's a lot of them. I think it's nowadays probably not as common, but it probably is. I mean,
Yeah,
think
man.
about it, man.
It's
You take somebody who's
it's
selling
more
dope,
common
okay?
now than it's more common now than back in the day. Man.
Think about this right here. So you got a car with two people in it, let's say. They pull up at a Walgreens. We'll just say that. They'll pull up in there, and 25 cars pull in and out and walk up to this car, sitting there the whole time. The cops don't know that? Come on, man. You know, come on now. You know, I might not have a Harvard education, but I ain't no fucking dumbass either.
Yeah, man.
So you know what I mean? Uh, but anyway, it is what it is.
so what does your
What
day look like, man?
Man, my day now is I'm going to be setting this up with this guy on this show thing, and then I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
watch football, man. We got a couple football games, championship games today.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes, matter of fact, about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know it's
Yeah,
not
I'm
you. I
about.
bet you like football, don't you? Like soccer, huh?
Nah, I'm over basketball fan, man.
Really?
I've got a friend who's coaching who's from South Africa, who's coaching in the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's an assistant coach over there. So
No
he's going
kidding.
back in. Yeah, he's going back in June. So he's gonna help coach the Minnesota Timberwolves. He helped coach the summer league last year, man.
No kidding, man. That's cool.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, it's quite a big
that's
achievement for the dude, man.
that is. I mean, think about it. That's someone you know.
Yeah,
Someone who
man.
accomplished that, and
Yeah,
I don't know
and
anyone. I don't think.
it's a very good friend of mine actually. Like he's done so much for me. Like he's also Under Armour South Africa's brand ambassador over here, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
so he's done quite a lot for me, man. Like when my child was born, when my baby girl was born, we used to stay in the location, and we used to stay back where he stays. And he used to come around every day, man. He used to just come drop stuff off. He used to come and take me out, just buying stuff. And I was jobless at the time. I wasn't working at the time, man. So he did quite a lot for me, man. So yeah, I've got a lot of respect for the guy, man.
wow. That's awesome, man. Think about it. I mean, it's like somebody you go to school with or anything like that. And then, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people who would hate on that. They would say, "Oh, this dude didn't deserve it." How are you gonna say what that man deserved? You just mad because you didn't do it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's wrong with America.
Uh,
Everybody like me. I want everybody to have success. I want everybody
no,
to
that's
be
what's wrong
whatever.
with
I
the
ain't one.
world, man.
Yep.
That's what's wrong with the world, man. There's a lot of people like that over here too, man. You know.
Yeah. Um. It's Sorry. Okay. Now I'm done with that. I wondered. I always wonder about them things like the prices of stuff, like how much is eggs and stuff related to us, like how much is a carton of eggs there?
Shit, it's expensive at the moment, man. Like a carton of eggs now will cost you about what $30, and that's only for 12 eggs, man.
How much?
$30, dog.
How much is that? Like $30 US?
Nah, that's $30. That's
Oh,
that's 30 South African rands, man, which is still a lot because normally you would pay 12 rand for it, man.
wow. Here right
So the
now, I bought
prices,
some eggs
the
yesterday.
price,
Yeah.
the prices of eggs and potatoes just skyrocketed over here, man. Like you wouldn't believe it, dog. Like
Wow.
everything at the moment is just expensive as shit. Like fuel will cost you about $30 a liter, man.
Mm. So I guess it's just worldwide. Everything is um
Yeah, it's because there's
just
war all over the world, man. So yeah, war pushes prices up all the time, man.
man. It's Well, we're hoping that some things are going to change here this coming election, and maybe things will get back right. Who
Yeah, let's
knows?
hope
Though
things
I don't know.
let's hope things change all over the world, man. You just gotta
Man,
keep
without a
praying.
doubt. It's bad,
Like,
and we got the wars going on everywhere, and
mm,
uh,
people
and
dying
so
everywhere, man. Gangbangers
yeah,
popping up everywhere. It's just
man,
bad all over, man.
I saw a thing. I was before I got on today. I was watching one of those shows, Body Cam or whatever it is, and this guy, man, these two guys were just in this little restaurant slash kind of bar thing, just mind their own business, and they go to leave, and these two kids jump out of the bushes, and they give them what they want, and they still shoot them, and it's just like,
Wow.
yeah, man,
Nah, man. Nah,
um,
man.
it's it's um it's the world we live in, and it's like, I'm not one of them that's just gonna say
That's
music causes this,
sad,
that, and the
man.
other. It's just bad,
Sad.
man. It is. And nobody cares. They just don't care, you know. And I remember, I was talking about that. I was talking to another guy the night. He's talking about he had a guy he's dealing with who had done 21 years, and I told him, I said, he's got to deal with them demons, man. He's got them demons because in there, whether you want to do something or not, you got to do it because you got to be a man or a mouse. And I've never been a mouse, so
Yeah, I've got a
you have
friend
no
who's
choice.
doing. I've got a friend who's doing 7 lives, man. He's doing 175 years at the moment.
Man, that's just overkill. I mean, and
Yeah.
I told someone this before. My very first cellie had 2 life sentences plus 400 years. And I said, well, I guess they're going to bury you or dig you back up and make you
Yeah.
do the 400, I guess. I don't know.
They probably
It's
would if they
crazy.
could.
Without a doubt. They would.
Mm.
Um, why is
Well,
that? Because they get,
well,
in the United States of America, they get $50 billion a year for inmates. 50 billion. Where's this
what?
money going?
What?
$50 billion, United States of America, for the jails and prisons. That's right.
I,
fifty
I,
billion dollars. I just done a show
I,
on
sh-
it.
I shudder to think what they give our people, what they give our system over here, man. Our judiciary system over here, man. If they get 50 billion dollars a year, I shudder to think what they get over here, man.
Man, they don't. And here's the thing about it. Back in the day, when I first went into prison in the 90s, they gave you a
Hmm.
lot of stuff, and different things. They don't give you shit now. You got to buy everything.
Yeah,
Where's this money
they don't,
going? They don't feed
they,
you shit. You
they,
know,
they don't even have programs in prison anymore, man.
no, there is no none of that. They like to get on the TV and lie and say, "Well, we're trying to." Man, listen, I've done 21 years, and I would love for anyone in the state of Tennessee to tell me whenever they offer me rehabilitation in there. Please come on my show. I'll go anywhere you want me to go because you're a fucking liar. You know what I mean? It did not
Yeah,
happen.
man. I hear you,
They come
man.
up with they lock you down in isolation, lock me down in isolation for 9 fucking years. I guess that rehabilitated me. You know what I mean? I don't
Wow.
know. Yeah, I did nine
Well, you
years, man. Four,
rehabilitated
three, and two.
yourself, man.
Yeah, I did. I educated myself. Is what I did, man. I went
Hmm.
in there with a seventh grade education, man, and come out a changed man.
Hmm.
I just was bound and determined. You know what I mean? But I still had that
Wow,
drug
man.
problem, man.
Yeah, man.
But it's
I
all
hear
come
you.
together now, my friend. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, God's
and
gonna
it's
do
just
great things for you. Just watch and see, my brother. Man.
oh man, I already know. But thank you for saying that, and
Yeah, man.
I need to hear that. And he heard you say that as
Yeah,
well.
man.
But he sure is,
God's
man.
gonna do great things for you, my brother, man.
You got to
Just,
know
just,
it,
just,
and I know it.
just
You know
stay
what I mean?
focused. Just keep your mind in the right place. Just keep your heart in the right place, and just do the right things, man. You'll see
I'm
your
on my
things
way,
coming to
buddy.
fruition.
Yeah, I'm on my way, and
Anyways,
it's happening
dog.
fast, man. It's happening
Anyways, dog. I
fast.
gotta, I gotta head out, man.
All
Other
right,
patients are trying to sleep, man. So,
thank you, man. I'm
yeah,
gonna
man.
cut this one off anyway, and I got some stuff I gotta do too. Thank you for coming on, man. Listen, I wish you the best. I'm gonna say a big prayer for you, man. You're gonna be better. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Thank you, my brother, man. I
All
appreciate you,
right, man.
man.
I look forward to talking to
Yeah,
you again, my friend.
yeah, man.
Thank you, man.
Awesome,
See
man.
you.
Sure thing. See
All right,
ya.
man. God bless. Thank everybody that came by, man. Thank you, Nick, Shep, Bella came by. Who else? Let me go back through and look so I don't forget anybody. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. Shorty, my girl Shorty, she came by. Thank you, girl. See y'all next time. I just kind of threw this one on. Everybody have a good rest of your day and God bless.